Hello there everyone, Ravenstar here. Now we also have Cheeps over here keeping an eye on things as well. Now today's video is on the Super Impulse Tiny Arcades. Now going to the website, I saw that I actually do have a complete set, which is awesome. So I was able to put them all out here on the table so that we can take a look at them today. Now there's 12 of these vertical cabinets that are up front here. I've taken them out of the packages so we can have a better look at them. Let's see, we have Space Invaders, Ms. Pacman, Galaxian, Pacman, Galaga, Dig Dug, Frogger. Now this one's interesting, it's a double one, Ms. Pacman and Galaga, and it's probably one of the more rare ones since it's like exclusive to Cracker Barrel. Well, it is around here. So that might be one that might be a little bit more rare. Also, Pole Position, Qbert, Tetris, and New Rally X. Okay, well these first ones here, these first four, these were made in 2017. The middle four, 2018, and then the last four, 2019. Okay, well let's take a look at the packaging. I'll grab Space Invaders one here. Okay, it's clear plastic so you can see the product inside. That's pretty neat. There's also a hole so that you could try it out, you know, with pushing the little demo button. Now also it says World's Smallest. Now, have you ever seen those small toys? They're really, really tiny 80s toys that they make. There's like a really tiny Etch-a-Sketch, Light Bright. But the favorite one that they make, my favorite is this really cool, tiny, tiny Rubik's Cube. I love it. Really neat. Also on the packaging, well, in the packaging at the bottom of each one, they have an instruction booklet. So that's pretty cool. So that's the packaging. There's a hang tag in the back. And interesting, the first set there, 2017 and 18, they have the hang tags in the back, where they changed them to the middle on the 2019 for some reason. I guess it doesn't really matter, just some detail there. All right, well, just grabbing one here. I'll grab Frogger. You can see that all of them do have this exactly the same case. So the cabinets are exactly the same. They all have 3 buttons. So no variety there. And that really makes sense. I mean, can you imagine them making a mold for each individual cabinet shape? That'd be really hard. Also, it'd probably be really expensive. They're already like $20 each, so that would probably not be a good idea. Also, a casual player wouldn't even notice, probably, that it's not the right shape. Okay, well, they do have some pretty cool art on like the marquee and on the sides, in the front, speaker on the bottom. Now, they do have a keychain. They are a keychain, which, you know, I don't really like very much. I'd rather that not be there at all, but I guess some people would want to put on their bag or something. I think it'd mess it up. But you could probably remove that. I won't, though, because I like to keep things original. On the back here, that's where the batteries go. It actually takes 3 AAA batteries, and you need a little tiny Phillips screwdriver to get that open. You know, I don't mind that so much. I know that's annoying to have to go find a screwdriver, but I like it a lot better than having that pinch kind that you have to pinch and pull open, because those snap all the time. I hate that. So this is better. And also down here, there's an on-off button. Now don't forget, when you have collectibles that use batteries, you know, you think they're real cute and put them up on your shelf, maybe even keep them in the packaging sealed. But remember, those batteries are definitely going to burst at some point. Especially batteries today, they're all cheaply made, and they don't last long at all before they burst. So that'll really mess up your innards if you leave it in there, and you don't want messed up innards at all. No, that's a bad thing. All right. Well, why don't we play a few of these? Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's start with Space Invaders. Let's have a look at the outside, the art and stuff. Pretty nice art on both sides, on the front. Now, I don't know how accurate the art is. You'd have to take a look at a real cabinet and compare it. But it looks kind of nice to me. All right, let's turn it on. Let's turn it on. Uh-oh, did I turn it off? Okay, I turned it off. You have to switch it on in the back, of course. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now you have to pretty small little hands and fingers to play these things. And your thumb gets in the way of the screen half the time, but it still plays. It's pretty awesome. I don't know what ROMs they use for these, if they're actual arcade ROMs or if they're like from an NES or something. But they are playable, and that's pretty cool. And it plays pretty well. I mean, I'm having to play by looking through a camera, so, and I have old eyes. Oh, I missed it. Okay, well, that's enough to show you what that one was like. Pretty clear screen. Nice graphics. Good sound. Alright, let's try the next one. Okay, next we have Ms. Pacman. The art looks real to me. We have light up our keys. It's nice. Alright, let's try this one. Start up screen there. So you can hear the sounds there. I mean, really, it's very nice, I think. I mean, the controls aren't perfect. I mean, it's really hard to do. To move this little stick around. And you definitely have to have your glasses on if you wear them. Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, there's cherries and everything. Looks great. I like this one. Okay, next is Galaxian. Arts on the sides, and the front. Let's see how this plays. Wow, they start coming down immediately. Now I think my ship is too big. What do you think? Oh, I got killed. The ship is really big compared to the rest of the other ships. I don't think that's accurate. But I really do like the sound, and it moves pretty well. Yep. Okay. Not too bad, that's fun. Okay, let's try Pacman. I think that's pretty accurate, the Pacman part. Is it on? Yeah. Okay. All the ghosts. Control's pretty good. I mean, as long as you have small fingers and hands and stuff. Oh, I was chasing that ghost. Yeah, it doesn't play too bad at all. What do you think? Pretty good. Sounds really good. Alright. Okay, the next one's Galaga. Now this is one of my favorite arcade games. I used to play this a lot. But unfortunately, I have tried this one and it's not my favorite. For some reason, I believe it's pretty choppy and the ships are too big. I don't know, it's not right. That was just a demo. Let's see if we can get started. See how choppy it is? The movement's not very good at all. No, but it is playable. It's just not the best one. Definitely not. Oh, I got caught. Yeah, what do you think? Yeah, I think that one's not quite as good as the other ones. Okay, next up is Dig Dug. Art there. Pretty cute. Alright, let's try it. Dig Dug. It's hard to film this properly, I apologize. I like the sound. Oh, it's just playing a demo. That's fine, you can just watch that. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. What do you think? Okay, next we have Frogger. Art's not bad. Is it on? Nope, there we go. No, you really have to have your glasses on for this one. Everything is tiny. I can barely even see the frogs. Start. Okay. Is that the proper music for Arcade Frogger? I don't know if it is. It's not what I'm used to. Oh. Well, you get the idea. Yeah, for some reason I think the music's wrong on this one. But I don't know. I don't play this in the arcade much. But I like the graphics. Okay, next we have that special Duel one, the double arcade with Pacman on one side and Galaga on the other. I remember seeing some of these in the arcades. Oops, it's not focused. There we go. Remember, this is that one that I think is from Cracker Barrel, because I haven't seen it anywhere else, and I thought I read that online somewhere. I'm not going to play this since we just played Galaga and Pacman. They are exactly the same, but the first screen, you just select like this. You press the button if you want Pacman, or move it over to play Galaga. But otherwise, it's exactly the same. Okay, now we have pole position. Now this one, this third button here, it looks like a wheel, but you can't turn it. It's just goes left and right. That's all. You can't spin this. It's just a side-to-side motion. Here's the art. Looks pretty good. I really like the screens on these. They're pretty sharp. But I'm not very picky. Oh, this is just a demo. Probably get a better idea of how it plays watching the demo than me trying to do it. Prepare to qualify. Okay, so you press this right button to make it go, and then this sideways motion left and right, and then you'd release the button to slow down. I don't know what the other button does. Does it do anything? Oh, I guess stop. See how horrible I am? I just crashed. Well, you get the idea. I like that one too. It's good graphics, seems to play okay. Okay, now we have Qbert. Qbert was always one of my favorites. I had it on the 2600 growing up. I met the creators of Qbert and got their autographs. They're very nice.
Hello,
The coin going in. Are we ready? Oh, yeah, we're going. This controls a lot better than I thought it would. As long as you can see past your own thumbs. Let's see if I die. I can hear what he says. That's cute. I like that. Alright, next is Tetris. Everybody likes Tetris. Here's the art. Turn it on. Play. Okay, so I guess you move your little shape around with the joystick, obviously. Oops. So, okay, you push it up. Up makes it go straight down. Or you can slowly push it down. If you hold it down, it goes right down fast. Now, if you want to change the orientation, I guess you use this button. Okay, and then hold it down and it comes, okay. Pretty cool. That's Tetris. Not much else to say about that. It's a good game. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, here's the last one of the set of 12, New Rally X. Now, is that really what it's called? Is there a arcade that's called New Rally X? Is there a regular Rally X, probably? Okay, not really sure. Not too familiar with this game. I know it's a car game and you're like collecting, what, flags or something? And trying to avoid the other cars. I know it's a classic, but I'm not too familiar with it. I think I have played it before. How accurate is the music? Is that pretty good? Like you can answer me right now. Okay. Okay, so I guess you just drive around and avoid the other cars. Oh, yeah, and collect the flags. Okay. Oh, wonder what that was. So it seems to work pretty well. I like that. I'll have to play this a little bit more. It's just going in circles. Pretty nice, huh? Okay, next up we have like a subset of the tiny arcades. These are the Tabletop Editions. And there are 3 of them in total, as far as I know. Here's a Space Invader one. Space Invaders. And there's also a Galaga and a Pacman too. So it's supposed to look like a tabletop game that you might see in a bar or something like that, you know, where the players sit on both sides here. Now, in a real one, the screen would flop back and forth and point to the player. You know, if you're playing 2-player, it'll point to the player whose turn it is, right? Well, this one doesn't do that, unfortunately. So it just plays the game vertically. So I'll show you here. Oh, is it switched off? See, this looks like it's metal down here. This is just plastic, but it still looks cute. There's a lot of glare because it's so shiny, but this is just like the other Pacman. I mean, Space Invaders. So it's exactly the same, but it's vertical. It doesn't flip back and forth, but it's still cute. It's a nice little table. It's more of a novelty, really. Okay, and as I said, there's 2 others. There's the Galaga one. Plays just like the other Galaga, so no need to play it. And then the Pacman one. They're really cute. I think there's only 3 of the tabletop version so far. And that's all that's on the website. Okay, and finally, there's another set that are not under the Tiny Arcade label. These are Boardwalk arcades. So instead of being like a arcade game, this is a pinball game. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now there's that one. There's also Whack-A-Mole. I haven't taken this one out, but I could start it up here, the demo. So you don't really whack anything because there's no hammer. There's just a D-pad. That's how you move your hammer around, and then you press the button, I guess, to hit the poor little mole. But I guess it's fun. Haven't really tried too much of that. Okay, and we also have the skee ball. This one, I don't know. Well, there's a lot of glare because of the plastic, but... So there's no actual balls. It's just on the screen there. And then you move using the D-pad to move where to throw the ball. And it's up on the screen. I guess it's cute. You know, and there's a score. Oh, I don't think you can see it. Score up there. Okay, well, it's still cool. Because I like to have the whole set. What about this one? All right, this one. I need both hands, so I'm gonna drop the camera there. Okay, this one, it looks pretty cool. I like the look of it. Oh, I forgot about that. There's buttons on the back or the sides. That's how you do the paddles. You can either play from the back and move the paddles like this using your fingers back here, or you can hold it up front and move the paddles with the front button. So it gives you a choice, I guess, depending on the size of your hands. All right, well, let's see what it's like. Start game. Okay, so that's what the board looks like. I wonder if this is like a real pinball as far as the music and the screen. I don't know how accurate it is. It might look nothing like it. Okay, you probably want to see the top screen too. There it is. I guess the top screen shows you your score and the number of balls and some little animations, which is really cute. Okay, let's see how this works. Looks pretty good, huh? I guess I'm supposed to... Oh, I'm not using it right. Oh well, I think you get the idea. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, well, what did you think of the tiny arcades? And which one was your favorite? Oh. Well, I hope you liked the video. Say goodbye, cheeps, and have a great day.